play. Let me start. Yes.
Hi, myself Harivashni. I am from first year A. I am going to take seminar on the topic switch case. Switch case is a multi-way decision control statement that chooses any one of the options from any possible options. So it is based on the expression. The expression must be int or character, float cannot be used, and the case value must be constant. Variable cannot be used. A break statement prevents falling into the next case. Default case is optional but recommended. When none of the options match to the case, default case occurs. Switch case is more easier to read, faster in many programs, and it is mostly used in menu-driven programs. It is more cleaner than if else. So in this program, if we declare a day condition. If we enter number 2, then Tuesday will be printed. If we enter number 7, there is no option. There is no given option here. So default condition will be printed. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Monisha from first year AIDS. Today's topic is function. Functions are one of the most important building blocks in computer programming. A function is a small block of code that performs a specific task. Instead of writing the same code again and again, programmers write a function once and reuse it whenever needed. This helps in making programming simple, clean and easy to understand. A function usually has a name, input values called parameters, and an output value called return value. When a program needs to perform a particular task, it simply calls the function by its name. The function executes the instruction inside it and returns the result. This makes the program modular, meaning and whole program is divided into smaller manageable words. Using function improves readability because the code becomes organized. It also reduces errors because repeated code is avoided. If a change is needed, it can be done inside the function only. Instead of changing the same code in many places, function also support debugging, makes it easier to find and fix mistakes. There are two major types of function, built-in function and user-defined function. Built-in function are already provided by the programming language, such as printf in C. User-defined function are created by the programmer to perform specific tasks. In conclusion, functions are make programming more efficient and structured. They help in reuse complexity and improve the overall quality of programs. This is why functions are considered an essential concept in all programming functions. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Kajal from first year AIDS. Pointers are one of the most important and powerful features in C programming language. A pointer is a special variable that stores the memory address of another variable rather than the actual data, since every variable in a program is stored at a specific location in memory. Pointers help programmers directly access and manage this memory location. The basic idea of a pointer is closely linked with the concept of memory addressing. In C, every variable has a memory address which can be accessed using address of operator. When a pointer is declared, it holds this address. The operator is used to access the value stored at that address. This combination allows program to read and modify data in memory efficiently. Pointers provide several advantages. They enable dynamic memory allocate, which means memory can be created or filled during program executing using function.
Good morning everyone. Today I am talking about the topic of if else if and else. So here's the in C program, decision making allows a program to choose different paths based on conditions. The if else if and else statements are the key control structure used for the purpose. The if statement checks a condition if it's true, a block of code runs. Else if is run. So the if condition is not ready, the else if will be run. If also the if else and the else if is not satisfy, the else program else is output. So yes, the output is the if we input in ing, the output will be gradient.
Good morning everyone. Today I am going to talk about the topic of function declaration and its prototype. A function declaration, also called as the prototype, tells the compiler about the functions name, return type, and parameters that it will use before. And it helps the compiler check whether the function is called correctly or not. For example, we have the example. Let us define it as int add int a int b and return type as a plus b. Here the prototype informs the compiler that add it is a function returning an integer and it takes two integer arguments. Using function prototypes makes our C program more organized, prevents error and improved readability. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. Today I am going to speak about the topic of which is a if statement. As you know, which units are used for decision making but used in different manners. First of all, I am going to talk about if statement. It use the check conditions by one, and it is useful when the condition is complex. However, it becomes harder and long when there are many conditions. Second, we are going to talk about which statement. Which statement is easier compared to if statement when one variable is compared to other variables. It makes the program easier and safe when what we can understand. So according to this, we can use if statement for complex conditions and use switch for multiple fixed value conditions. Thank you.